Today we have the patch notes for WWE 2K23's patch 1.10 across all platforms. Here's the breakdown. So the first thing is pretty substantial. We're getting 2 free characters within the patch. We're getting Mia Yim and we're getting Candice LeRae added for free in this patch update, which is a really good thing by 2K. They did this last year. We got a lot of the My Rise characters. Our only hope is that they're going to continue this with every single patch and give us more playable characters to go alongside the update. Now, the good news, I'll say ahead of time, reviewing this a little bit, there's a lot of notes. I like it when there's a lot of notes and it doesn't just say we've fixed gameplay. But speaking of gameplay, here are the gameplay updates for you. They address concerns where superstars might warp or clip in the game. That's good, because I've seen your posts online. There's a lot of glitching, a lot of warping. They address concerns of reversals not triggering. I personally have noticed that. You'll try to prompt for a reversal and the timing seems off for some reason, so I'm glad they fixed that. Address concerns of managers not appearing for player 2. Thank you. That I have noticed. My common issue is that I would have the Bloodline come out, got Heyman and the Usos as managers, one of them doesn't show up. Or in the past, they've gone over and they've been the managers for my opponent. It was weird. Good, I'm glad that's fixed. They address concerns of users being unable to perform the Tombstone pile driver. They address concerns of users ending up in an infinite run. They address concerns of jittering when breaking out of entrances. Address concerns of running springboards not connecting. They address concerns of limb damage not being accurate. They adjusted the AI navigation. They address concerns involving Zoe Stark's running knee when performed at ringside. An attacker will now properly fall through the top of the cell during Suplex City. That's a nice little touch, because if you're gonna do multiple suplexes in a row, you want them to be able to crash through the cell. Good job. Diving attacks on the announcer's table can now be interrupted before the attacker climbs the top rope. They adjusted the breakout timing on leg sweep 2, and they re-implemented exhausted finishers using the new fatigue system. So we're gonna have to test that one out, because if they're getting exhausted and they're re-implementing exhausted finishers using the fatigue system, to me, that means that I am really worn down and I'm trying to pull off a pedigree or something or a tombstone, but my character's way too tired to do it and it's gonna fail. So if that is the case, I love to play with that. I think that's a good win for the gameplay. For online, this is a big piece for a lot of people. They feel the online is broken. Hopefully some of this addresses your reported concerns. See what I did there? They improved stability in online matches. They improved overall experience when joining a session or accepting an invite. They improved overall experience with community creation uploads and downloads. They improved stability when using customized content in online matches, and improved experience when resetting teams or participants in online lobby. So for online, a lot of just stability fixes. Nothing is going to be overhauled for that, unfortunately, but hopefully you guys find some fixes for online and stuff's working a little bit better. For creation, they've improved stability within multiple create modes. They address concerns with the video preview within create an entrance. They address concerns related to applying images, patterns, and movies in create an arena. That could be a big one when the patch officially comes out, because this is being recorded before it has dropped. Hopefully this means that for like Create Arena, I know logos and patterns have been a big issue for people. Stuff like logos not showing up on turnbuckles, all of that. So I hope that Create Arena is getting these fixes. Create a Championship names will now appear during in-game entrances. They address concerns of color picker freezing and Create a Superstar, and they improved overall consistency when creating custom arenas. I like that Create a Championship names are going to appear in there. And overall for custom arenas, for people that are huge into creating shows and arenas, I hope that this helps a lot. There's probably still stuff that's outstanding though. Looking at universe mode, they've improved overall stability. They address concerns of certain trios transitioning to tag create a victory. They address reported concerns where deleting shows caused issues with the rivalry action. They address concerns of the rivalry action menu appearing blank when editing an in-progress show. Superstars that win the Royal Rumble will now properly be booked in a title match at WrestleMania. That is good. I've seen that. You have the Royal Rumble matches, you have 2, and then they don't show up. And the Royal Rumble WrestleMania match, it doesn't happen ever. So I'm glad they fixed that. And the last piece is that naturally occurring managers will now properly appear on the match card. They did this a little bit with the last patch update where we were seeing managers starting to show up or allies starting to show up in the match. So I would have a match and occasionally Karrion Kross would have Scarlett as the manager, but not always. So hopefully this is now fixing this, and that we are going to be seeing managers properly assigned during Universe. For my GM, they address formatting when playing in Arabic. They address concerns of title belts not appearing consistently during entrances. They address concerns of display issues when using contract negotiation power. They added trophy silhouettes in career standing to make it easier to see how close a player is to getting to 10. They improved presentation of rivalry level increase. They address the concerns of official tag team partners not having good chemistry at all times. And finally, they address concerns of a crash when participating in a season with a full roster of created superstars. So more stability when it comes to my GM. I like that they've fixed the presentation for rivalry level increases so that it's a little bit more noticeable, and official tag teams having better chemistry. So then hopefully you're going to get a better match rating out of it. And the last few fixes we have is that my faction got general fixes and improvements. My Rise got general fixes and improvements. And for audio, they updated Dana Brooke's entrance music. So great, but there's a lot of other music themes in addition to Dana Brooke that I think fans would have been asking for. I didn't pay much attention to this. I'm go, oh great, like for Dana Brooke, hey, we got updated entrance music, cool. But there's a lot of theme songs. Like Sami Zayn as just an example. People have been asking for Sami Zayn's music to be fixed. Interesting choice. However, here's a positive note out of this. If they've changed Dana Brooke's entrance music, there's the potential that in future patches, they could be doing the exact same thing. Because I don't recall in previous years where they have done this. So if they are going in and they're tweaking entrance music themes, great. And they're starting off with Dana Brooke. So maybe in the future patch updates, we can see things like Sami Zayn's entrance music getting updated. Patch 1.10 will be launching today, which is Tuesday. The Pretty Sweet DLC, which is the second DLC pack, is going to drop on Wednesday. And if you want the full rundown of the DLC that's coming up, click this video right here and subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, all that good stuff. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.